the number one reason your sparring sucks. Does this sound like you? You go to class, you train hard, you're pretty good at most of the stuff in class, but when it comes to sparring, you just can't seem to get any better. Your partner always beats you, you never can score really any of your punches or your kicks. If this sounds like you, good. This video is gonna help you enjoy sparring rather than despise it. Let's say that you like to use a front leg roundhouse kick to set up your other strikes. I like to do that a lot. First, you need to work your stationary kick. So, Anne-Marie's gonna work on that right now. She's gonna stand in her stationary position and she's gonna work that front leg roundhouse kick. She's just gonna pick it up and hit her target. Go. She's gonna do this 10 times in a row. And what you wanna make sure that you can do is hit your target at least 9 out of those 10 times. If you can't do it 9 times out of 10, you need to stay here and keep working on this drill before we move on to the next. All right, the second drill is more dynamic. When you're sparring, you're moving. So we're gonna start in that stance a little bit outside of the stationary range, and we're gonna slide in and throw that roundhouse kick. A little bit more dynamic than the last. Anne-Marie's gonna demonstrate. She's gonna slide step in, and she's gonna throw that roundhouse kick. She's gonna do that 10 times. Again, just like the last drill, we wanna do it 10 times. If you can hit it 9 out of the 10 times, then we can move on to the next drill. So the target's gonna move and you're gonna move. So I'm gonna get here and I'm going to slide the mitt towards her and she's gonna hit the target while the mitt is moving, okay? This is just one step higher than the last step. So here we go. She's trying to make sure that as the mitt is moving, she's hitting it. She doesn't want to wait for it. So the timing is important. Right when I get to here, she's hit it. All right? So she's gonna, as soon as I start to move, she starts to kick. Again, we're gonna do this 10 times. You can also do this high and low, okay? So I'm gonna start low and I'm gonna move it high and she's gonna kick it as we go. All right, so we're gonna have this tennis ball as a tool to help Anne-Marie with the accuracy of her kicks. As she hits the ball's gonna move and she's gonna move as well. So this is a pretty advanced drill to work in. And she's gonna keep going and just, touching it, moving it a little bit is not a problem. She's wanting to throw that kick just like she would in sparring. So speeding up that kick, getting used to that control. We can do this with a partner, okay? You gotta trust your partner to be able to do this. But if you've worked all the other drills to get to this point, you know that you can control those kicks. You can hit the target when you need to. So here we go. I'm gonna move forward. She's gonna throw that roundhouse kick. Once we do the isolated sparring, then we can start to add this into our free sparring.